Welcome one and all to this 64th episode of D&D with me, Mike.
And me, Zoe.
And today we have a bit of a sickly Zoe, so she may be blowing her nose a little bit, but we will be working on our little character sword. So the sword will be picked up in this chest, and we have the animations, they're stringing together, which is good, but we have a thing that's a bit wrong in my opinion, which is how the third animation plays. It's very slow. We also get no sound for when the sword hits. So there's a few things that are kind of missing. There you go, look at all the blood. Right, so I want to see the third attack. Gotta be careful. Yeah, it's gonna be kind of difficult to deliver because the first one is way... Okay, if I'm standing still, it's kind of easier. There you go. And the last one should also probably be a different sound. It's just... Yeah.
So
I feel refurbished.
Refurbished?
Yeah, that's one of my students. He said refurbished once, which was funny.
Oh, what does that mean?
Nothing. But he meant to say refreshed.
Oh.
There you go. Clean them up.
And then spill blood everywhere.
Yes. Alright, so let's begin, I suppose, with step one, which is... I think that this is an old debug log that we left. We can probably get rid of that. This probably tells us which state the animation is in before it gets interrupted or something like that. Yeah, I thought so. So this can go. Save. And we're gonna go to the models. The player modified that animation. The last attack is just too slow. It's fine that it has emphasis, but it's got far too much. So that may bork one of our event systems, but that's okay. We'll fix it. That's exactly the one. So boom. Yeah. So all we gotta do is sort of speed up this bit. It takes presently 26 frames. Hit B. Hit G. Yeah, wait. Ah, yeah, sure. Hit G. Okay. Alright. So this one stops at 40 frames. Hit G. Hit G. Okay, because we need quite a few effects still added, so save this. Back to this guy, and now we need to play around with that animation itself. Swing final, this one's wrong, right? It's going to 47 clamp range, so 38, so that's been fixed. But the events may be borked, so let's see. This is where the first player attack should start. This is where it should stop. And player attack end will probably stay more or less where it was. So player attack, player attack, player attack end. Let's see if this is gonna work. Or if we broke something. Let's immediately test. Right. Press 2 to give me the sword. Oh, much better. Yes. It's long, but it's... And if you just mash, still works, right? Which is quite, it's cheap, but that's fine. Okay, good. So So this is working. Now we need a different sound for when the last attack is being delivered. Right. So game development, projects, common, audio. Now I can't remember which one it was that we chose, but my bet would be universal sound effects. My bet would be voices. And maybe it's not this one actually. Okay, let's try Pro Sound Collection. Voice. Aha! Human male B, I believe is who we chose.
Yep.
Okay, opening a file here. Let's see what we get. It's eventually gonna open apparently. VLC. Hello? Okay, VLC ain't loading. Oh, it's okay. This took a while. Okay, so we want a longer attack. So this is one of the ones that we already have. You can't hear this, can you?
Yeah.
There, I'm trying to avoid feedback, you know, for the microphone, so. These are the ones we would need. Yeah, these last ones. I think this one, and this one.
So ha ho ha.
So 5, 3, and 1 are the ones we would need. So let's go to audio, box, attack. We're gonna need final attack. So let's create a folder, call it final attack. There we go. So audio manager 38. Whoops. Final attack. Clips 0. Drag. And drag. Volumes. We're gonna check what volumes we've got for player attack. 1.5, 1.7. That's good. So these are all fine. Now we need to go to the audio manager real quick and simply add final attack. And because of our system, everything instantly works. Obviously, we still need to decide where to call it, right? So let's take a look at the animation helper. Ready to attack index. So let's take a look at the player. So ready to attack, index, attack, start attack, combo. Okay, combo attack, combo. And I bet you here combo attack. Oh, never mind. Start attack combo. Hit control F on this. Alright, true. Now we would need to know which current interaction which can attack. Get one down fire if attacking. This is if we're already attacking. Oh, no, interacting. But yeah, that's fine. And attacking. That's good. So this is a combo. So it's going for combo. Combo attack is this start coroutine, attack routine, can attack goes false. Combo attack is not here. What the heck? So where is combo attack necessary? That's it. So combo attack doesn't really do anything?
It's just itself, this area, and one other.
This seems a bit stupid though. Okay, in the attack routine, player attack hit index. That's the one. So here we see when it says player attack, here we're going to do a check. So you're going to say if attack hit index lower than what number? Lower than what number?
Is this higher than?
Well, so currently you have the sound for the normal attack.
Wait, I said, is this higher than or lower than?
Lower than. It's lower than.
Oh, okay. Well, then this would be lower than the third one.
So, lower than what number?
Lower than number 2.
Correct. So if you're lower than 2, no, it's not a float
Yeah.
banana, it's an index. Close, open a squiggle, close the squiggle after the sound, or here. Actually, tell you what, no, leave it alone. Let's do a tertiary. So cut this, put it here, cut, paste, space. What do you have to do here?
I think it's question mark.
Yeah, question mark, space. Then what do you do here?
Or.
Yeah, and copy, paste, and this one is final attack. There you go. Save. Alright, so now this one should sound right, sort of thing. Which is exactly the way Link does it. Hit 2 for me. Oh, you didn't.
Ha! It's funny.
Ow. There you go, they're all there. Okay, so that's already helping. Now, we want swings of the sword. Right? We want zing, zing. That sort of swings of a sword. It's going to sound cool that way, right?
Mm-hmm.
So let's go to, we're going to look for whooshes. There's whooshes here. Fan, whoosh low, whoosh object pass, small, large, slow, deep, swish, high. What do we have? Yeah, this weapon, knife.
It's like
Weapon
Link's
spin.
spin attack.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna go with that. Let's find a. But we could do a heavy attack, like something that charges, but that's quite a lot more work. So, not sure. So guns and weapons. Let's take a look at this. Gun silence, knife, sword pick. So knife cutting, okay, sword hit impact. Ding, ding, ding.
That wasn't the thing.
Yeah, okay, so none of these work for us. Let's see if we can find something in another bank under weapons. But it could be whooshes as well, so let's go to whooshes. Air. Okay, this is just literally air. Classic. What's classic? No. Martial arts would possibly help. So they're all kicks and stuff, but whatever,
like
we could possibly use it.
moving.
But it doesn't sound like what I want. I want some kind of tinny sound that's high. Melee, swords. So these are all hits. Swing. Ah, this is swing and hit. This is whoosh and hit. Okay, but I heard the whoosh a bit. So maybe we can find a whoosh that's sort of similar that would work. Yeah, these last three were okay. Let's see if we find something again in the previous bank. Under whooshes. Object. Pass. Small. There we go. These ones. Right, so sword whoosh. Drag these in. Back to the audio manager. 39. Sword whoosh. Clips. Now I'm gonna unlock this. hit this on 0, hold shift, release, plop. Volumes, sure, let's leave them where they are. Audio manager, as usual. Sword push.
Sword to the
Push. Save. Now, we actually have a thing that can tell us, and we can ask the animation helper to take care of this. Because the player attack says owner player attack on off 1. So if on off, we can play a sound. Enable attack trigger on off. So let's go to enable attack trigger. That's not great though, because it depends on whether it's a sword or not. So perhaps in the player here, when the attack module is activated, we can play that depending on what we have equipped. So we can probably do this. So copy this, paste it here. So if the permanent power-ups is wooden sword, right, index, etc., we're not interested in this. We are interested in a sound though. So we can copy this, pasta it here and here. Now we could do a tertiary for this as well, but it's going to be annoying. It's going to be uncomfortable to deal with. So we should also have some other kind of whoosh for the kick attack. So save all of this for now. And actually here type sword whoosh. There it is. Save. Okay, we're gonna create a punch whoosh as well. Punch whoosh. It's a kick, but whatever. Save.
We call the
Copy.
animation a pod chair layer.
Yeah, well, you're gonna have these types of inconsistencies in games fairly frequently, where something's called something paste, something's called something in code, and then in the game completely different. It happens all the time, because what you need to do in terms of refactoring, if you decide to change the name in code, is quite substantial. For instance, I'm creating a new mode in Thrusty Ship called it was called Just Get There. Right? So I coded Just Get There everywhere in the code, and then I decided to change my mind and call it Kamikaze. Right? So Kamikaze mode now is called Kamikaze mode, but it was called in code Just Get There, and that was a royal pain in the nads to search. So I decided, okay, I'm gonna fix that, and I replaced every single instance of Just Get There with Kamikaze everywhere consistently. Now that obviously built null references and also caused null references. I had to go find stuff and reference it again and stuff. So that's why it's difficult. So frequently we leave concepts like these in place, where you try to stay consistent within the code and then consistent within the game, if that makes sense. Sword whoosh and punch whoosh. So we don't have a punch whoosh. Let's immediately add it. 40. Just replace the word sword with the word punch. Okay, and we're gonna tell find some smaller.
We have some kicking ones for the martial arts.
Right, it's true. There's martial arts, but it's in the other group. Here also sound effects, whooshes, martial arts. So I'll take these three. And here you can create a folder and call it punch whoosh. Capital P banana. Be consistent with everything. Punch whoosh. No, it's got an H. I mean, it's down to opinion, I think, that H, frankly, but you did it before, so might as well keep it consistent.
Alright.
That's okay. This is not exactly the best setup here. Okay, punch whoosh. So the clips, 0. Did I actually drag them in? I did. Did it already. Click. Alright, so we're gonna leave that alone. And now we should be able to hear a kick. Oh, I heard it already. Whoa.
Sword noise and
It's interesting.
noise.
I think the reason why this is happening is because it's bool on off and we kind of forgot about that. So here you need to say if on off. Which is why it also sounded right away. And then close it here. Save. Let's restart right away. And this should work okay. Let's see. Yep, so it's working. Hit 2. So I'm hearing double here. There's 2 playing. That's odd.
I keep hearing the noise of the player and then the sound.
No, but I hear 2 slashes. Yeah,
Right.
zip, zip. The second one's fine. But see how perfect the last one is?
Yeah.
See, it only sounds when the sword goes. That's because of how we have set up our animation helper, which is a lovely little silly tool that works pretty well. So let's find our models again. I suspect, I'm not sure, but I suspect the problem there is the animation for the first one. Swing 0 may have a wrong event. So it's our player attack 0 with an int of 1. And this one's also int 1. So, there's a ready to attack. So player attack 0, int 1. Player attack 0. Apply. That's the error, right? So now this should work okay.
Mm.
Hit 2. There you go, only 1 slash. Okay, now we need a sound for when we impact an enemy. Because if we do hit an enemy in the back with our slash, you're not going to hear anything, right? You just hear.
Just the and the guy
Exactly.
talking.
So we need some kind of and then some kind of death of the enemy. Now that looks like a bit of a zombie. So let's find some kind of sound for the zombie being killed, right? Do we have any monsters? I think we do. Monsters, creatures, right?
Mm.
Effort, exhausted, groan, growl, growl, blah, grunt, short, pain. Brains. That's his brains.
Martians is brains.
I just like these two. Okay. So yeah, I think we could just use these. These two for death.
Okay.
Yeah. So let's go to audio, Vox,
Now we need to make a hitting sound.
create folder, monster. Hello, monster.
Oh, sorry.
Earth to Zoe.
I thought they were called guards.
Sure, whatever. And in the because we may use it for other monsters too. So we're gonna call this one Death. Then if we do different ones, yeah, hit OK. We may then change things. So we're gonna say monster UG. There it is. And that's for Death. And then create folder damage. And we're gonna use wait, did I actually feed it one? No. Yeah, and damage would be these two. So these are damage. Now let's go back to Audio Manager. 42. And we need to lock it. And you can call this one Monster Damage and the other one Monster Death. Monster Death. And then the clips for this one for the damage are this and this. And the clips for this one for death are this and this. We can leave the volumes where they are for now. We're not really that sure. Okay, we need to go and add the enums. Monster damage, monster death. Get a good save. Monster damage, monster death. It's good. Anything else we need to do here? I don't think so. So it's just a matter of not calling them in the right place. So it will depend on interactive entity, probably even on the enemy. So in the enemy shield is probably a good place to do this. So check if attack gets stunned. That's so maybe the trigger of fall should do this with the animation helper.
But wouldn't the fall be the guy falling down and then you step at him and then...
Yeah, exactly. The problem is that it's two separate animations, right? But you get like, sort of, you know, and that could possibly help when the kick is landed. The thing is, it's going to have to be natural. So so we need to kind of put it on the other animation as opposed to this one. So it's going to get a bit complex. Let's take a look here. First, we're going to go to models, then player. We're going to unlock here so I can see it. Now we need stomp shield. That's the one, right? So, okay, this is him stomping on the shield. Shield fall. That's the one. So you see, he starts falling forward first and then gets stomped again. All right, so we need to basically right here, I think, there's going to be one event. Right? And let's leave it there for now. And then here, right here, there's another event. So they're both using the animation state helper, the animation helper, which is fine. But I don't know that we have an event for this. So exactly, we don't have one, and we kinda need one. So go with public void damage sound. That's going fantastic. Damage sound. What the heck? All right, damage sound. Save. And this one is going to go to interactive entity, I think, and it's going to be public void SFX damage underscore damage. Open, close, rand. Open, squiggle, close. Yeah, fantastic. Save. All right, so these are fairly basic, but I don't like them like this. They need to be sent to the enemy.
Okay.
We should possibly have some kind of int, really. Some kind of silly damage type or something, you know. Put int index or type. Type you can't actually. Call it damage type. Use 2 hands to type, you lazy. Thank you. Save. Alright, now we're gonna go to the interactive entity, which is the owner. Dot SFX damage. This is not getting on my nerves anymore at all, Zoe. Shall we please pay some degree of attention? You've made 97 typos by now. Copy this, paste it here, close the round, semicolon. Alright, this one's not happy because this... Oh, I can't go there. Really? How did I press F11? Is that what happened? Yes. Int damage type. Save. Alright, so we got the damage type. Now probably based on the damage type we should be able to do this. Now what we should do is we should create a simple, silly little enum. We're gonna make it just out here. Public enum damage type. Well, damage, sure, go with damage type. Open a squiggle here, yeah. And here you go, underscore none as a starting point is -1, comma, enter. So type 0 is going to be hit. No, let's call it something like shield hit, I don't know. Hit. That's misleading though. Let's go with guard hit. And then we're gonna go guard kill. Yeah, save.
So one's for the sword and one's for the kick.
Yeah, so this one you're gonna do a switch. So here SW tab. Now open a round bracket and type SF damage type, whatever you call it, damage type. There it is, damage type. Close round, damage type, lowercase. Okay, that's the one. Enter. So none, we do nothing, and we're gonna leave it there for now. Guard hit and guard kill is what interests us. So copy audio manager, paste it. So guard hit, it's gonna be monster something, monster damage. Copy all of this, paste it here, and this one is going to be monster death. Save. Default can go. Save again. Alright, now, so we got damage type. Actually, none can go, it's kind of stupid. Save as well. So, SFX damage, so copy this. So we want SFX damage here in the new event. Shield fall. Events. Click this event, paste here. Paste here. And this one is both zeros. They're both 0. Because it's right? Getting stomped twice, you don't get killed. So that's fine. Now, if the entity does get killed, we should probably request SFX damage directly from the interactive entity that we own. So enemy shield, it doesn't have a take damage, but enemy should have one. So just enemy, die. And here you can, yeah, we don't really have an animation for the monster, so it's fine like this for now. It's just gonna be very basic interactive entity. Copy this. So this is kind of impossible, we'll never be calling that. Paste it here, save. So now we should get sounds for when we kill these guys. Sure. Okay.
Didn't hear him.
Yeah, I didn't hear it either. I suspect our thing didn't get applied properly. SFX damage, it does say that. And SFX damage with an int of 0. Okay. Where's the animation number? There it is. Here. Type debug.log damage type. Yeah, there it is. So this is just to see if it actually triggers. That's what I'm interested in. No. We're not getting
Anything.
it to trigger at all. Which is odd. That's what it's... wait a second. It's damage sound. Paste. Undo. Undo again. Copy. Paste. Save. Now it will work. At least I think it will work. Or not. Did you save? You did.
Mm-hmm.
Huh? That is confusing. What the heck? SFX damage. That's what you're called.
Which animation are we doing it in?
Shield fall. That's fine. Sorry, swing final definitely works. We know that. So, yeah, it's just called player attack. Player attack is right there. Player attack and SFX damage. What the heck? Okay, rename this one with damage sound as we did before. So hit Control Z actually. Save. Copy damage sound. Let's go over here. Now we'll compile and then we'll fail here, but that's okay. So now we're gonna go to shield fall, expand the events, paste it here, and paste it here.
They're both ints of 1.
Apply.
I'm in 0.
Yeah, which is correct. Animation helper is correct. As far as I can tell, this is all right.
We finally
And
heard
now
it.
it worked. Maybe it doesn't like the underscore.
Maybe.
I don't know, because that's probably some kind of weird delegate or whatever that Unity's doing on its own. So, let's see here. There you go, it works. Okay, now press 2. It works. Kill them! Kind of feels pretty decent to kill them. There could be some particle systems we can add, but I think that's pretty good. There you go. Okay, you're noticing something that's missing? When the sword impacts the vase, you don't hear anything.
Yeah.
I would
It
like...
should go tink or something.
Yeah, exactly. Some kind of dang, right? So we need to go find a sound for that. Wait, this one usually has hits, doesn't it? They all do, kind of. So, sound effects, weapons, melee, swords, hit metal armor, hit sword. So these are all swing hit, and we can't have that. We need to have an actual hit. We want the hard ones because they're fun. Okay, so we're gonna take all of these, right, and we're gonna add them. So our audio, SFX, enemies, exposures, blah blah blah, vox, create sword impact. I just realized it's a wooden sword, so it didn't really, it didn't really sound like this.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to create one and call it metal. And now we need to find a stick of some sort. There's a hammer here. There kind of is one, but this sounds heavy, sounds very powerful, kind of too powerful for the thing we're looking for. Maybe the thuds would work. Let's see real quick here. Firearms, bow and arrow. What do we have? None of these. Thuds. Let's see this. Let's see. Impacts. Break bullets, energy, metal, stone, wood. Yeah, the problem is these have rebounds. So what we're gonna do here is we are going to hide album and artist. This is all useless stuff. And the number, oops. And the number, what we're gonna show is the duration or size. Size will help. So these sound like they're just free falling. They don't sound like they're being slammed into something, you know?
Mm.
So that's kind of a problem. What do we have in the generic? No. Alright, let's go to this other collection over here. Punches, we got some. There, these are kind of silly, but it should help a bit. Wood. Word. Yes. There, let's use these. Right, so we got all of these sounds now, and we need to add them to the audio manager. So 44. Sword metal and sword wood. Gonna lock it so I can go and drag multiple clips, be faster. Hold shift, release. Sword wood. I have so little room to click. Hold shift, release. We'll leave the volumes alone for now. Okay, sword wood, sword metal, unlock, done it. Sword wood, sword metal.
I think we had sword metal first.
Correct. Sword wood. Save. Alright, so we got these. Now it's a matter of figuring out when they're playing. So the attack module here does something important. Attack routine. This is the sound it makes, but that's not it, because the attack is not connected to when the damage is delivered. So stomp on enemy, guard routine, right? This one depends on the kick, so it doesn't particularly matter. It's I don't know. So enable attack triggers is what's important. So attack module activate. When the attack module is activated, it has on trigger stay. When on trigger stay, get component interact, receive entity from attack. When it receives the entity from attack, if it's an enemy shield, check if player is armed. Take damage, melee damage. Not brilliant, because check if player is armed doesn't tell us how it's armed. How the player is armed. Right, so a wooden sword, right, or a metal sword should produce different sounds. And we can't do it based on animation because we can't know. Bleh. Don't know what to do here, to be frank. Because it would depend on what we have. Change this to int, I guess. Change hit control R twice. No, just no. Undo, thanks. Control R twice. No, the difference between shift and control is very complicated. Get lowercase et player armed value. Enter. So we're gonna say copy all of this. If open round, paste, close round, open squiggle, close. Wait. Okay, and here you go. Return 1 semicolon. Here at the end, go return -1. -1. That means unarmed. Semicolon. And now copy this entire thing again. Paste it here. Say return 0. And change this to metal sword. Okay, we don't have a metal sword. So type metal sword manually. And what we're gonna do now is we're gonna comment this out. Save. This is gonna be for later use, right? And what we're gonna do there should be an error here, right? So here we're gonna say if get player value higher than why would we do it multiple times? Type int armed value equals, cut this, I missed a G, put a capital G and then paste, semicolon, copy, paste, higher than -1, save. So if we're at least armed, we're gonna send damage, but now we need to decide what sound to play. So here you can do switch, tap down, copy, pasta, enter, case 0, and copy all of it, paste it here, 1, save. So if case is 0, save. This is gonna be a wooden sword hit. This is gonna be a metal sword hit. So
we had it reversed to the other thing though.
Copy. It's fine. In the logic, 1 would be better than 0, so to speak. So because the first sword we get is 0 and wooden, right? So I think it's fine. This. So paste and change this to wood, whatever type wood. It should be there. There you go. And copy this, paste it here, and here you go, metal, which I know doesn't exist, but that's okay. Save. So now we should hear a wooden slam sound when we smack the guy in the back with the sword.
Smack the base.
Give me a sword, please. There you go. You heard it?
No.
Oh, there's a lot of...
Yeah.
Did you hear it now or not?
There is a toom.
Yeah, it's definitely there. I got the headphones on, she doesn't. We're trying to avoid having... Yeah, no, it works. It's pretty good. And now, we're not hearing still anything with the vases, right?
Yeah.
So that's something we still need to do. Okay, so back to when we hit the vase. Receive entity from attack, enemy bomb. Huh. So that's interesting. What about the vase? How do we deal with that? Right? So if E is not null. D, break object. So D is destructible. So here's break object, and we need to play the same sound. So we're going to copy this thing, paste it here, and we're going to say if armed value, we forgot. The problem is int armed value is created here. So copy this. IE is not null. Okay, paste it here, semicolon. Actually go with -1 just to start. And then there, and now copy all of this. And just before this, paste it here, save. We can remove E take damage, save. And we can kind of remove this as well. It's a bit redundant. Yeah, because this one is for killing the enemy. Shift tab, save. So now it's going to play the same sounds if we hit a vase too. So we should hear a smack and then the vase should break. Let's see.
Oops.
No, leave me with that sort. We need to hear that there's no sound when we hit. Oh, I'm gonna get hurt. Ow, 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 ow. Okay, let's hear it. No, there should be no sound. Perfect. Now give me the sword. Yeah. Yeah, perfect. So we're gonna have a few bugs in that we're gonna hear like double sounds when you destroy two things, that sort of stuff. Let me actually trigger this checkpoint, because that's gonna be quite useful for experimenting with this stuff. But let's see. Yeah, perfect. I'm curious about something. So it's not working at all. I'm not hearing this dang, and that's kind of normal because I'm not hitting. Maybe we should have it. What do you think? This donk, because you are technically hitting him, right? At that point.
But we would need a metal sound like clang, something like that.
Well, the clang only happens if you. It depends on your sword, basically, the clang, because it's made out of wood. Now it will only sound like this. It's this sort of faint thud. Right? But if we... Haha, I can't heal. That's funny. I like that. It's very Dark Souls-esque.
You can't heal.
This isn't, though. The fact that you can collect stuff everywhere. But, yeah, so... we could make it so that even if you hit the guy from the front, you hear that sound. So, let's see. Check enemy shield, armed value, blah, blah, blah. Take damage. That's odd, though. Check if attack is valid. That's what's important. So, it's there. And if the attack is not valid, else, open, close, you still hear this sound, though. So, technically... This is kind of irrespective, but I'm not sure because it doesn't really apply to the bomb. The bomb explodes right away. So, copy this. Actually, wait a moment. Armed value is always going to be static, so copy this. Paste it here. Delete it here, and we can also delete it here because there's no need to recalculate that twice. You can copy all of this though. Paste it here. Save. So if the attack is not valid, when I hit something, I'm going to do the bonk. And it's not going to produce any effect. Let's see if this sounds alright. I don't know that it will. So we should hear nothing now. Oh, we saved the sword. Because I went on a save point. So we can't test the other one anymore. Yeah, I heard a kadonk. Yeah, see?
Yep.
It's a... But it's not producing any effect.
Yep.
$20!
Oh yeah, gosh.
Okay, the game really does come alive with sounds in it. Right?
Yep.
Have it in the butt. I'm gonna hit you.
It's a butt regarding to background music.
Should we make the music ourselves? You want to learn how to make music?
Sure.
That's very different. We're gonna be doing stuff that's totally different. But that's okay. That should be a fine, instructive thing for you. You do have a knack for music, you're just lazy. So we need to get you to make some music and then maybe you'll enjoy it. Who knows? If we get you to do that! Break things! Alright, so I think you should try it for yourself with the sword. I don't remember if we've actually set up. So yeah, let's quickly test this and then you're gonna test it properly.
Yes.
So I'm gonna load the defaults. Let's see. So this is us starting.
Are you gonna pretend give yourself the sword when picking up the treasure?
What?
Are you gonna give yourself the sword with 2 when you pick up the treasure?
Yeah, well maybe. I don't know if it actually works. If it doesn't, we're just gonna give ourselves a sword. Why am I breaking things? I don't need anything. Goodbye. The door! The door is blocking my path. Hello. Goodbye. Run! We're on a don't get spotted challenge.
Run, Forest!
You haven't seen the film.
Oh.
Dun dun dun. Uh-oh.
Fail.
Fail the no spot
You have
challenge.
3 chances. Second chance.
I'm gonna be spotted again for sure with the next bit. Okay, I noticed something. He still has the sword actually, so that's something we need to do next time.
Mm.
Hoi, Tambocos!
Oh yeah.
Dang it. Let me go! Ooh. Mate. Epic. Oh, poop. Why did I throw that? I broke things. Boom, have it. Swimmeroni! Look at him go. It's a very purposeful man.
Running.
Do you know this game is already sort of like half better than most indie games out there? It's kind of weird, but it's true. At least it works. Alright, we're gonna have to... Yes! Alright. Now I need to figure out what to do here. But I'm a smart cookie and I've already made the game, so... Oh, look at that throw. It's like I play curling for a living. Still full health, guys. Full,
You did pick up several hearts.
a kick in the butt.
You can just hop past the corner.
What?
You can just hop past the corner.
Yep. That's a speedrun strat.
Running around is not a speedrun strat.
Well, it is if I need to wait for the dumb bomb here. Oh, dude!
That was a good throw.
That was like epic. Oh dear. it's gonna be a problem. I think it's going up. Crasho! Darn it. So the game breaks here, and we can't really continue. So we're not gonna do this. Right? The way we're gonna do it is we're going to give a sword here. Just give it to the player like that. For now. Right? And now you can go and try and hit people with your sword. Just keep it on your head like this, you're fine.
Too small, hurry. Or too big for me.
She's playing now. And it shows. Oh, in the butt.
I need to get there.
Yeah, well, why do you take that route? That is...
Again.
one more and you're dead. Okay, you can slice them now.
It's a heart. I need a heart. There.
That's true. Slice them and dice them.
Money.
One.
It's
One
the
penny.
money. Wrong one.
What do you mean wrong one?
Tried to do the third one out.
Well, they used to do it 3 in a row.
I know. I need to get the right distance, but it's hard to control this stick.
Ah, ow. Yeah, but the slam all works. Everything's working. It's quite satisfactory to kill them, no?
Little. Except when you do that one, yeah.
Whiff. Donk. There you go. Cool. I think next would be cool to have a proper enemy, and that would be the last enemy in our game, having a guard that actually runs towards you and tries to hit you. Now that's easier said than done. Nicely done. That's easier said than done. But for next time, we're still going to have to set up the sword so it disappears when you don't need it. Like, for example, climbing up the steps, you shouldn't have a sword.
We also need to fix the treasure.
Right.
I hit a wall.
What?
I hit a wall and did the rebound thing.
Oh, that's fine. As long as the rebound works, I don't care. Well, I think that's probably enough for today. What are you trying to do? Walk it backwards?
Yep.
Why? You can't even pick them up. Oh, yes, you can with A. Well, you can't because you're just eating them.
Oh no, I forgot.
You are locked in.
No.
Welcome to level design problems.
I need to find another way.
You can't. Other than this. Wrong area. There you go.
Yeah.
Whiff! Blew up by walking into a wall somehow. That was weird. Ah, lol.
How did I get hit there?
Suckaroli.
But how did I get hit there?
What? You sound like a 14-year-old boy who's changing voice. What are you talking about?
How did I get hit there? I said.
Well, because you were close to it. It's just the sound of disappointment that vase breaking in front of the bomb.
Was walking into the wall. Dun 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 dun. There, finally got there.
Yeah. Save a rolly.
Ow.
Eat it. Eat the next one. Oh, it's coming. Oh, you were invulnerable for a bit. You've already got the glove.
I know.
You do?
I was just testing.
Were you?
Yes.
Okay. Go, no, lay waste with your sword. Yes! Look at that. Yeah, but now you need to get this stuff.
That was...
You also need hearts. Casheroni.
No, I don't. But I still picked it up.
Picked it up.
Oh, I didn't need it. I forgot.
Bonjour! Goodbye. The bombs were very unhappy with your presence there. Okay, eat one with your chin. She's well. She's very well. The audience loves a coffin lady
Sorry.
who can't jump.
Sorry.
Sorry. Oh, bad jump.
I got stuck in the water.
Delta jump. Look at him. Wado.
He keeps falling in the water.
He does. He's a good swimmer, but a bad jumper.
Yep. Well, now he got there.
No, he got there. What happens if you go to the right? Actually, I forgot. Water. Yep.
No.
You are done.
Hey, I'm not. I was not gonna die.
You are not gonna die. That's. Well, thanks everyone for watching while people here die of some scurvy or something.
Sorry.
We'll see you again next time when we will work more on the sword and finally finish it, I think. We're going to hide it for many animations. Like jumping, I don't think you need to see a sword. Picking things up, the sword needs to go away. I think perhaps only just picking things up would be the one that needs the sword to go away. No? I'm not sure. We'll see. And you said something else. What was there that we needed to do? Right. The chest doesn't work. It should work.
Yep, that. We can't crash it.
Yeah. And then when that's done, we'll be good with the sword. And yeah, we should create one last enemy that's sort of like a guard that has a few HP. You need to hit him a couple of times. Okay. So yes, thanks very much for watching. We'll see you again next time. Bye.
Bye.